So my hair is pretty messy, as you can tell, because I kind of just woke up like an hour ago or something like that. But anyway, so I wouldn't be making this video if it didn't come to my attention, and you guys can tell that I've been talking about this in one of my other videos about my husband's mother. So anyway, so last Christmas I went to my husband's and an uncle's house for Christmas dinner. Well, anyway, it was only because they wanted to meet me, and they only met me once, and his mother saw me a couple of times but only talked to me 2 or 3 times. And the first time we met, she only talked to me about, she basically wanted to get to know me, but she didn't get to know the whole entire me. And that's why, and this is why I'm bringing it up. So anyway, so after I moved out of my foster parents' house, April 5th or 6th of this year, my foster mother, which we're not going to give any names, because I know a lot of people who hate this family. So anyway, she decided to have her sister threaten me, saying that I'm going to deserve everything I get. And about, not even a couple of days later, I was having this woman go into another woman that she didn't even know and slandering me, talking about my personal life, which she actually did get in trouble. From what I know, she got in trouble by the police for slandering me and my brother, basically because she said that my brother did this and that when I was a kid, when it's not true. And the stuff she did is really messed up. So anyway, so my husband comes home around like 7 or 8 o'clock last night, and we were talking about his mother, and his mother made him look like more of a freak, because she thought he would look like a freak, because like I said before, his hair was black and curly, and she's like, you need to get your hair cut. So he ended up getting his hair cut, because she thought if he got his hair cut, no one would make fun of him, stare at him, and all this other stuff. But it was the opposite round. People actually did stare at him, and it was awkward. And she felt bad because of it. And she's like, well, if I knew this was going to happen, I wouldn't have told you to get your head shaved and all this other stuff. Well, she's a bitch. And he actually agreed with me on everything I said. Anyways, so what I'm happy about is how she harassed me, assumed stuff about me, and basically slandered me. And it all stopped when we got the state police involved. And now, since she went to the point where enough was enough, I told my husband that it was either me or her. And I made him choose, because if I'm going to be with him, I don't want her in his life. And the only reason I'm acting like this is because it's not his real mother. It's his adopted mother, which he doesn't like at all. He just likes his dad. And to be honest with you, he only went to that funeral because of his aunt and because some of his cousins that he actually likes was there. He didn't go because his mother wanted him to go. He told me that last night. But yeah, right now, he's not going to have any contact with her at all, because he decided that she starts way too much bullshit and she lies through her teeth. And so basically, he's going to give it 2 months without talking to her. And if she doesn't change, well, you know, she's out of his life for good. And I'll make sure of that, too. Yeah, and I'm only being a bitch because she's one nasty bitch. And I'm not talking about nasty as dirty. I'm talking nasty as a witch. Like, she's so mean, it's not even funny. She even made her own daughter lose contact with her just because she was being a witch to her. But now, they're exactly alike. Like, I was getting, like, after Christmas dinner last year, I actually walked into the house since no one was home. So I could get home, like, the door was locked and everything, and no one was home. So I walked into his house, minding my own business, and basically his mom and sister ganged up on me. Like, who the hell do you think you are, ganging up on a 20-year-old, a special 20-year-old that has a disability? Like, what kind of person are you to harass and slander a disability person? Like, you know how that makes you look? It makes you look like crazy. It makes you sick in your head. You're sick in your head. You need to get help. So I basically got pissed and everything. Oh, and another thing, for Thanksgiving, his uncle went to him, and he asked his uncle, he's like, so what do you think of Shannen? And he's like, no comment. And that's how I found out that none of his family likes me. And his uncle told him, he's like, you can come for Thanksgiving dinner, but she can't. So last night, when he told my mom and me that, my mom's like, if she can't come to Thanksgiving dinner with your family, then you can't go to Thanksgiving with your family without her. Because that's how it is. If you can't do something with your girlfriend or wife and with your own family, that's pathetic. Grow the fuck up. And I don't care who hears this. It is pathetic. And you need to grow up because you're sick in the head. Like, seriously. And so, anyway, so he decided that instead of him going to his aunt and uncle's house for Thanksgiving, he's just going to stay with us for Thanksgiving. And like I said before, his family's crazy, and I seriously don't care if they watch this, because everything I'm saying, he already knows. Like, I can be a bitch because I'm Latino, Italian, and Irish. And when those three things are mixed together, you better watch out. So bye.